However, of course, because I'm, going to take it to the next level anyway, I'm going to give you guys also a little bit of hint of what you can potentially do with this sort of code. And I'll show you that while loops do in fact work with strings as well as integers. And of course they'll work with booleans as well, but we're just gonna keep this to strings and integers for right now. So I'll make myself a simple, I'll make myself just a variable. I'll name it answer. Answer equals, you already know how to do inputs, right? So input, y. And, we're making this a toddler. We're going to make this the inner toddler. So while answer does not equal, that exclamation mark equals means not equal, because I said so. And there we go. Because I said so. So what'll happen? Well, the toddler will just ask again. So, I don't know, let's give us an actual question here. So, let's just print, why is the world round? There we go. That gives us a question. So now and of course interactive mode is on, so we can actually put inputs in. So, execute. So, why is the world round? Why? Oh, well, stuff. Why is the world round? Why? Because of gravity. Why? Because things attract. Why? Because space dust formed together. Why? Because of the Big Bang. Why? Because I said so. And now it stopped. It's no longer asking why, because I specifically put in the thing that I could say that would stop it, because this only happens while it is not that answer. So then, of course, I could also, simply add a counter to this as well, and let me actually capitalize this, just because my answers was capitalized. So capitalize equals 0. So while, and then, I'll also print, I'll just print my counter. Why not? I'll showcase that the counter is going up as print counter. And you know what? I'll also, in fact, make, let me do that in front of it, counter plus equals 1. So instead of having to say counter equals counter plus 1, that plus equals understands that I'm adding it to itself plus 1. You can do the same thing with, minus equals as well, but, I'll just keep the code short here. So execute. Why? Sure thing stuff. Why is the world round? Why? Because gravity. Why? Because stuff. Why? Because I said so. And then it ended. But as you see, it was still counting my counter for me and printing it out. So, those are some things you can do. And of course, obviously, you don't have to, these are not single situations. You can put and, or an or inside a while loop as well. Or you can say while this and something else, or something else as well. And of course, you can also, put if statements inside of a while loop as well. So, if counter equals 2, then I'll also print, I don't know, the toddler is still asking, So there we go. So I'll greater than equal to 2. There we go. I'll make it greater than equal to 2. So now I'll execute this again. Why not? Why? Why what? Why what? Why is the world round? Why? Because of gravity. Why? The toddler is still asking, because now it's equal to 2. It didn't say that to me before, but now that it's equal to 2, I have now also hit the if statement criteria. So why? Stuff. And I broke the program. Oh, nope, there it went. It just froze on me for a second. And the toddler's still asking why, so on and so forth. So yes, you could have nested if statements, or if statements in general, inside a while loop. You can also have a while loop inside an if statement, so on and so forth, vice versa. So, I believe now you have all the tools that you need in order to make your number guessing game. So you just need to make a random number, have the computer figure out what that random number is, and then just have the player start guessing numbers and give them feedback. Are they too high? Are they too low? And then, of course, when they end the game, once they get it correctly.